here. They're waiting for the creeps, but this thing, no fear's waiting too long, so they won't get him out of the tower.
Yeah, he just has more movement speed, but he has to go around even if...
Well, Yoku's up as well. Like, he's on the field right now. Gonna go for the Korya?
They want to go for Iceberg.
Hey, Iceberg. Oh, there's smoke! Instantly blown, but I think that was just defensive to get Iceberg back quicker.
It was basically this. He wanted Iceberg to go for the region while he goes around.
Okay. So not the biggest expense, but of course at the same time it does save you from the fact that you're about to get swashbuckled.
Yeah, on top of it,
why? I was a slow skinner prop, but Ghosty cannot dive a tower at this point, not against the Void. Although Yoku, I mean, Yoku's contemplating it. The creeps are pushing him a little bit, but they won't last long.
I mean, if this guy just goes tier 2 on minute 2, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes.
Oh, he's looking. Oh no, always want to fly. Yoku, he's got the swashbuckle available. We can just finish off the telekinesis to buy some time, but he didn't drag him away. Although Yoku is not willing to dive and give his life for this.
At the same time, on bottom, they forced non-Gratas Beast out. So they're kind of doing better with that Luna on bottom lane. Both carried on 12 times this time around.
Yeah, it's not a Star for Luna game, and the concern is when it's not a Star for Luna game, the mid game looks a bit more rough because you get a decent timing in your Eclipse, and you have the follow-up right click with like a Master Madness.
The only downside here on this Luna is that this Bane has to stay here, and the Penguin isn't really stacking anything, so she won't have those stacks. Last game she actually had quite a few ancient stacks. There's still time though to make them.
That's true. And actually, yeah, speaking of that Pangolier, he's just giving a lot of attention to the top, just forcing the Rubik back, but you're not doing anything to get rid of the Void. And that's concerning.
What I like about this strat though, yeah, Luna needs BKB this time, but do you remember last time we had a Gyro that had to buy a BKB against Void?
Super early, yeah, and it didn't do anything.
This time around, like, the BKB is fine, but it's not as good as that, as in that game, right?
It kind of evens out, because like, if you get the Eclipse off first, then you, as a Void, will need BKB, because if you then Chrono, oh boy, you're going to get no value.
And No Fear goes bottom.
There's the nice Nightmare dodge though, interruption as well with the mini stun. They will be fine. And they've got 3 apiece here, but look who's coming down. Iceberg is making this move. He done the same thing last game with the level 1 exorcism. Can he do anything with this time? Telekinesis lit, a lot of damage on Yoku, but he's going to walk straight into Iceberg. There comes the use of the Eclipse, but can they kill anyone else? They will get rid of Rubik, but now they're in trouble. There's Green Core coming in, Puck trying to do the damage if he can. Iceberg in good health, will get rid of the bait. They're TBing everybody down for this. Iceberg trying to back away, the Hex control, Ghosting and forcing back, and now Iceberg got to be careful getting super low. Still has 1 Spirit Siphon, needs to dodge out the Puck. The right thing's a concern, but he finds that the Puck is not enough. The top through the axes will not kill anyone off, and now No Fear needs to leave. He's got no mana, he's got a stick, but what can you do with that? There's 4 heroes here. The movement through from FN to chase down No Fear will die.
It's a good reaction from Puck, right? He immediately pours down. That Prophet kind of
playing on the edge a little bit, too much.
A bit too much, because
but this is what we say about Iceberg. He likes these playmaking heroes.
He wants to be flashy. He likes the playmaking heroes, but this hero can only use the side fight down. There's no doubt
dead. I mean, this is kind of like a rippling effect of mistakes now for FTM. It's small ones, but when you start to make these, when it's a Luna involved especially, that's concerning.
It's not looking good right now.
Void is still farming fantastically though. He is more or less unhindered.
Yeah, he's silent. Sad so far. As we said multiple times, he's not really showing his card yet. He's level 7, he has that chrono. He decided not to rotate at all on top. And he has a Ring of Region. I guess that's going to be a Battle Fury soon.
Yeah, the typical Battle Fury pickup, which will definitely accelerate his farm rate.
You kind of need that versus Luna, I suppose.
Yeah, it turns into a race, an arms race.
No.
See who can get wielding those BKBs first for a start. But obviously Luna wants to get the Manta usually after the Master Madness, whereas for the Void it's probably going to be the Battle Fury. And then what do you think? Is he going to go, like, do you go aggressive super like MKB or do you go BKB?
BKB is fine this game, however, they need damage. They need damage in that chrono. I don't think he's going to go for BKB. I doubt it.
Yeah, it feels a little bit overly defensive. I mean, you got the exorcism available.
He could use some defensive item.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
We'll have to find out. So Silent moving around. He wants to get the first chrono. He wants to make it good, and Luna is the perfect target if they can find it. Dave is backing up though. He's already a little bit suspicious. Smoking around. They actually wrap around in time. This might be perfect, actually. They got the ward to
I
see
love how
coming with
Mikoshka is just moving in to clear the smokes. He knows what's happening. This isn't just a bounty move.
He'll give his life though. I mean, they don't have to commit the chrono, so it's not too bad. There will be a nightmare. Brains out, just trying to buy some time, but he knows he's dead. Can he get just the night? Nope.
Yeah, it's fine. Because look at Luna. He's just moving back.
And he bought a lot of time on that. That took like, what, 15 seconds when it should have been 95?
Seconds, yeah. He's just moving back from bottom. He knows what's up. Maybe he could even port top. Or if they decide to defend bottom, he can go back once they're
There is a big surprise coming. Non-Gratis invis in the mid lane. FN's the team. Problem is, there is Primal War moving into it. Actually saw him use the dodge out some damage. Decides the Dream Core, but can he do enough? He will die off. TP's coming in and they need to be careful. Get super low on Iceberg and then the Eclipse again. Iceberg backs away. Non-Gratis stands his ground. He will shoot die afterwards for Iceberg. He'll be slowed by the heart pincer. Can he move quick enough? He get the Spirit Siphon out, but it's too late. Brainsack kills him off. 2 dead for the price of 1. And the responses from Empire still on point as Puck does die, but the rest of his team proved they can respond to.
Very much on point. It's not even about Abaddon and Penguin that sorted in. It's about Luna that was just happened to be close by because she was forced out to the bottom tier 1 and they go to the jungle.
He just dive him. I'm not sure why he's just hanging around there. It was never going to work out, but I was about to say, and this is a big issue, this is like why I prefer like a core as opposed to a support right now. He's level 4. He's fallen behind. He knows he needs 6. 6 is a huge turn point, but it takes him so long to get it with the Roman build now. There's the Penguin coming in, Raw fun, creating some space, just like in the tree.
He just cancelled both fears. That's it. There was no follow-up.
I mean, it's worth it just to make sure the Luna stays alive, because of course, if you go into this mid-game and you can get like a 1 or 2k lead over the Void, you are sitting pretty cozy. The problem is Void's continuing to farm, and now he's been... They canned up. Is enough, and now Non-Grata is going to be dream called up. He's got no Diva. He'll just snap the call and give F in the goal.
I have a feeling that throw that they made the last game is really affected them. Yeah, they seem very affected. Their movements are not really on point like they used to be.
Yeah, like they were so in unity, so uniform in their movements before, but now they just feel very...
There are these
spread.
Yeah, there are these 2-man movements, and even these 2-man movements that like they have very low chance of success, right? Because you're moving, let's say, Void and Rubik. Like, who are you gonna kill with those 2 guys? You don't have the damage to bring down almost anyone. Yeah, you can kill the Bane, but you need 17 seconds to bring him down.
Maybe we can see some turnarounds now, because Kunkka has hit 6. He's smoked up and moving out with Non-Grata and always want to fly. So these 3 heroes, you said 2 might not be enough, maybe 3 will. They are moving towards top as Iceberg, he sees some potential kills. Empire just know. They've been on point with their predictions about where smokes are coming, but Yoku hanging around a little bit long here. They can fire roll straight away, no hesitation, the X and the torrent just to make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah, they just had to go and just involve all the manpower they can to get a couple of these skills. They need to get some map control back.
All the while, Silent continues to farm them. This is a double value. You just find those kills to rest and you just let Void keep stacking up more gold. Also, because he's doing it in their jungle, he's denying Luna extra farm.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
He's pushing in this. As long as he doesn't die, it's pretty good. But
those thinking Iceberg are fighting top here.
That's not...
It's like the most stale fight you could ever imagine.
That's not really interesting at all.
You thought the Razor DP lane was a boring one to think about. I mean, yeah, you got Abaddon versus... Yeah. Oh, God. That's horrible to think about.
It's like Omni Knight to an Omni Knight lane.
Okay, they're going to die. Oh, no, they're going to die. Oh, they're going to die. No, they're still just... They're just trading. 2 minutes later. They're still trading. You haven't missed anything, folks.
Pretty slow game so far. I mean, yeah,
it is. Everything to play for. Like, you can feel it. Like the draft, the way they draft these heroes for a start, the way they blamed it.
Again, you're moving up to high ground.
Oh, Non-Grata, yes, you're right. The feed script comes out, loses through, and he's dead. More gold for Luna, and this is problematic because now she is building a lead at the top of the net worth, an 800 gold lead over Void, and he's got to start feeling pressure to do something. He still doesn't have the Battle Fury yet.
Some of these moments, like the last time Void and Beastmaster died, they did the same thing, but on top, they moved up the ramp. I guess because of some of these wars that they have, they feel safe in doing that, but it's being caught. It's not really good. They should use this move, at least for one of these movements.
I mean, you'd hope so, but always on the fly now. He's going to get quiet. The dream call comes through. He gets rid of the wall, so he'll be happy. The lift onto FN. I'm not sure if he can respond in time. Oh, there's a Pangler coming out. The wall finder will finish off the kill. In the meantime, Puck will make his way out. Iceberg being chased by Yoku a little bit. Yoku needs to be careful about how long he hangs around. He does have the swashbuckle. They can't get the X off in time.
Well, pretty interesting that they didn't commit further. Luna was there, but she decided to just say like, no, I'm winning. I have my network advantage. I'm gonna just go and farm. However, I think Yoku will control that profit for quite some time. Luna could have went in and used her ulti too.
Quite possibly. I think they're worried about the boat turnaround with the Spirit Siphons.
That's always true, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those spells that is very underestimated until you've died to it 5 times, and then you go, wait, that's a damage delay, that's a movement speed buff, it lasts a long time, it adds up very quickly.
It's just one of the best ultis, definitely. It's so good.
Especially with the fact it has such a low cooldown.
So again, they're moving up ramps without any vision whatsoever.
Yep. This is very bold. I suppose moving towards the bot, he wants to make some sort of play, but look at this, Luna, straight away, I'm out. Got the vision I need, and Miposhka, he's nowhere nearby either, so this is so much wasted time.
I mean, I know why they're doing this, but
create space for the void, right?
Invest in a smoke. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I know you want to create space for Silent, but you need to actually get something in return for 4 heroes running around together.
Yeah, they're forcing them back, that's true.
Oh, Empire. They're going Roche. This is very... yeah, they do decent speed, but this feels like... I don't know if Flight would expect it.
The Hawk.
The Hawk will reveal it, but if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't anticipate they're doing Roche at this point in the game.
Most likely not. There's no way.
And now Silent. You have that Shadow Blade next, so just wants to get aggressive. Of course, this is probably one of the most recurring items picked up on the Void. It's just so good. Iceberg?
Radiant's
no,
middle
fine.
tower
They fall back for a second, but he has the Euros and he has the Spirit Siphons. And now in the mid lane, they want to defend this. The movement in by Pango, he's actually going to use his armor here. Trying to move forward. He does get it. The Primal Roar, and they can get the turn off they need it. Always want to fly. Does he want to do this? He's going to lift back, and there it is. He's going to use the ultimate in the meantime. Just running through, and then the beams will come out. Always want to fly. He's going to die. Double kill by Nave. That Eclipse gets Vax value again.
It felt like Yoku is going to die, but they kind of hesitated on throwing everything they had.
Yeah, it was like he's like, I still want fun. I want to hold it. This is a great skill. I want to hold to it. But
he held on a bit too much and then just went in the opposite direction.
If he's eyeing this up, Iceberg might go in. He's got the Silence. Does he want to commit? Exorcism level 2 is pretty strong. They just want to get them out of the Roche pit and force them away.
There's Exorcism, there's Void with a Chrono lurking around.
They could go finish this one themselves, in fairness.
This Shadow Blade on Void is definitely what they needed. As I said, the BKB was...
It's too defensive. They need more aggression. Oh, nice use of the Enfeeble to make sure Void can't clear too quick, but they have to do this right now while Rolling Thunder is not available. But no, they get a Chrono. They catch it in 2. The Void coming in as well. They're going to get both the Pangolin and the Puck. Those are huge kills. And the Exorcism is activated. They need to chase for more. They might find Miposhka. He has no realities at all. The X holding him in place, and he knows his fate is sealed.
That's
triple kill for Iceberg.
That's definitely how I want to start to fight. Like, perfect.
That's first Chrono, right? Like, that's a good one. It gets them the Roche, it gets them the kills, and the gold exchange.
I mean, there isn't like the thing is this ward, the revealed Puck, this ward that they have on their high ground up here.
Radiant's middle tower
he just instantly knew that he had to jump over Chrono both of them. There was absolutely no risk involved because he knew that they can't see him in the Roche pit.
It's a fantastic one. Silent finds Ghosticked up. Too tanky, too risky. I mean, you can stop the TP now, but it takes so long to kill him. There's a response every time. But the thing I was going to say is, Void's about to reach level 15. And, I mean, if you're struggling to now take out the Void at this point, I mean, it's going to be the 300 health, right?
Yeah, the thing that I'm worried about them doesn't even... It's this Luna. Like, eventually they're going to have to be wasting that Chrono to get her, right?
But they've got so many spells to protect her. They've got the Aquatic Shield for extra health. They've got the Bane with the Fiend's Grip.
Exactly. They have a lot to actually protect her with.
And the scariest part is, say you do that, and then, you know, they protect her. The Void can be stopped and run away, not just by the Fiend's Grip, but the Dream Core as well, which is so easy to snap. When you're in a Chrono, you move so fast, you don't even consider it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, things coming out. Looks like they want to defend bot. Flight to Moon not willing to give away 3 towers here.
Yeah, they have Aegis, so they're thinking, why wouldn't we defend?
And they do have Chrono in 25 seconds. Let's see if they can make something happen. Shadow Blade up, and there's the exit torrent back. Who knows his fate is sealed.
It's just this free kill on Ray. It's better than on Puck. I mean, better for Empire, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, this is the power of Kunkka. Like, when you're ahead, Kunkka feels like an entirely different hero. Because every time you go for a fight, someone's going to die.
Yeah, exactly. The power of Kunkka when you're ahead is that you can always go a bit deeper, right? And people just have to be super careful. All the cores they don't have this.
I thought you. It's like playing a game of battleships.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just find your Puck like, yep, you sunk my battleship, I'm dead.
I mean, even if you did.
Yeah. No, the Chrono, they're catching on Luna. She's got no support here either. They're trying to TP in, but Ghost is going to be nowhere near this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, that's
crazy. I mean, look at the wall coverage as well.
I guess he
push out the lanes best he can.
He lost his path. He was kind of wandering, searching.
He's creating new experimentation. It's a work in progress, but in the mid lane, another kill. Yoku, he had this problem last game, and it's happening again. He's way too far ahead with the Pangolier. Now no fear. He's going to come out and eventually TP out.
He was way too far ahead on mid, but he bought his dagger there, he finished his...
Yeah, so somewhat worth it.
And, dying, but as you said, he at least bought that dagger, right?
At least it was a justification, is what we're going for. But now, how about this for a justified push? Because they're dead, Silent's going to push on the top. They will respawn, but it's not like you're going to mass TP to a tier 1. So this will be an easy tower for them. They're getting decent value out of Sega so far. And when you look at the network chart, it is starting to turn into a mountain range. Well, the first part of the mountain range. I wonder if it'll be like last game where it is just a full mountain range.
Well, you're going to see now, because this fight is going to be pretty much decisive if it happens. They don't have Chrono, right? So they don't really want to fight. However,
I mean, this is the tame Flight to Moon that we've seen in previous series, not last game. This is what we expect.
No, I expected them to fight here. There's no Chrono. Why not fight, guys? Come on.
I mean, your exorcism, so actually it's not
that's why, exorcism
is off cooldown.
Yeah, off cooldown. That's if they didn't have Exo and Chrono, then they would fight that.
And then lead with Kunkka because,
he's the only guy that has anything. No, Kunkka and Beast, right?
Yeah,
together in front, that's it.
Best friends are over holding hands, skipping through the woods.
That would have happened.
Silent.
Right? There's Chrono in 5 seconds.
Yep, he really wants that. Oh, not again. Yoku's here this time, but, I mean, they know they have to get rid of him. If they walk close together, though,
he's hesitating.
No, he just moved straight forward on them with Poshka. Chronos for a fade. I did not see that coming.
He hesitated. Oh, we have roared.
Oh, no, non-grata. Yeah, he's hasted, Shadowbladed up, pinging. Nave's perfect for it. He wants to try a roar. He needs to be quicker than this, though. He's trying to get the vision.
He had it. If he just cast it, he hesitated.
Hesitation.
And then he lost him in the fall.
Like, in that scenario, I guess his logic is, well, Pangolier. If I don't... Because it's a hard choice, right? Do you do Luna or do you do Pangolier?
Luna there, I think. Like, Pango does have Blink and does have ult, but I think they have enough manpower to through all the disruption that Pango can bring to the table.
Maybe they're paranoid about the Puck.
Yep. Or the Abaddon, man. Again, that's a shrine, so it's...
Yeah, the TPs could come in. But of course, like, at the same time, you could argue you've got the bow, Kunkka, and Rubik. He's disappeared. Always going to fly, instantly killed off. The front roll coming out, they're actually going to find a sweet kill in FN. And now the Yule's coming out, they're going to chase for more. Ghost going to be held in place. Silence on him as well, so no body shoot to try and cross the face. The Pangolier, perfect. Straight through a tree line. The BKB goes up Iceberg, and he moves it up and down the eclipse. Not achieving what it was, but he's going to keep moving up and down. The bashes on Navy needs to be careful. Silent actually goes to the high ground. He says, no way, Iceberg, this is your fight. Good luck. He will live as the BKB runs out. That was a close call, but both teams committing a lot here. No fear. He's got the boat. Now he needs to be careful. He's going to get the combo out just before he dies. The X is not going to pull back in time. Nave just cheekily standing still.
Non-grata is there, though. He's not going to let him take his DD easy.
He needs to be careful because obviously, meanwhile, Silent, he is actually going to find the Poshka. She's just the victim to Silent every time. Shadowblade up. They don't want to kill with DD. Look at down. They want to fly. Just get shredded through. Non-grata next on the hill. It's triple kill for Nave.
Should have just taken that DD. They had no detection.
Exactly. I don't know why he was just looking around. Like, he has no mana. There was going to be no Chroma Roar coming out anyways. He'd already used it. And now, as a punishment for that, team fight, you lose a tier 2.
Is under attack.
And Kuker's coming in.
They fought without Chrono. That's good.
Yeah,
I mean, they were kind of dragged into this fight. After the puck died, they caught the Abaddon on mid. They thought that they had what puck dead, so they can do it, but Bengal was close.
The weird part that I noticed is around here, you saw they jumped in and actually Void got across and it was perfect. But then he time walked up the high ground because of the Eclipse, right? Which is fair enough. But the Eclipse was finishing.
Yeah, the Eclipse was ended already when he went up, so I guess he was just afraid of the damage, or it was just a slight little misplay.
Maybe, because I feel like if he didn't go there, they actually could have taken
They could have fought them on, definitely, because that Prophet would have not taken as much damage, right?
Yeah, the Luna would have been bashed and dead, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And well, it looks like he won't have to worry about it in future. He does have the BKB now on that Void. And it would go for the MKB next, which is more or less standard path of the course pickup.
Yeah, versus Luna, definitely. You can expect her to go butterfly anyhow, right? So
exactly. And nice little D-Wall coming up. Always want to fly there. Setting up to defend top because Empire want to take some towers. But in the meantime,
want to fly. Always want to die.
Oh, this is pretty brave. The Fiend's grip gets thrown out instantly without hesitation. To get the lift and get the steal. The body shield might keep him alive. Forces Puck to go deep, but can they get a short kick response? Armor comes out to clear. Yogu, and now BKB Luna gets Chrono. Can they kill quick enough though? This is super hard to turn around the phone coming down, but it's not going to start unless she stands and fights. You have to move away. Now there's the Eclipse coming up. We take a lot of damage, but he will soak up the entire Eclipse. As FN gets a double kill, they win the fight. They do expend everything, but can you go in now? I mean, Iceberg has the exorcism, but the problem is FN is zoning them perfectly.
Is under attack.
You're going to lose this tier 2.
Well, that's Chrono. He hesitated for a bit. He was trying to search for Luna. He didn't hesitate. He found her, but
there was no follow.
Too late. Yeah, I mean, there would be an Iceberg matches, but she already used.
I mean, they didn't. Yeah, they used the exorcism, so that was the surprise. They could have maybe, but they were so split up with that fight. I guess maybe just a bit of miscommunication on what she jumped on first.
He always want to fly position himself. So aggressive again, right?
This man, I mean, when he plays Rubik, he plays to win, right? Like, he doesn't want to be reactionary. He wants to be leading, and that's a problem.
It was weird. He even died back there, so yeah, he's gonna be stuck in these items forever. Like he just has boots and magic wand, and that's gonna be it this game.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. And well, now this Luna, she's starting to look pretty healthy in terms of her bank account balance. She's up to 17,000 net worth, and that's 2k lead over the Faceless Voice position right now.
Still, if they get a good chrono on her, if they manage to lock her down, they can still kill her no matter what she has. Chrono is one of those, one of those
spells. It's a game-winning ability. But
Silent has been on point most of the time with most of his spells in the last games that we watched him. So.
And the good news is he's about to hit 20, which means they're going to have a longer range initiation. They can be more responsive. They can actually look for better chronos. And all the while, Iceberg.
We have Shadow Blade on Grata as well. We've had it for a while now. But
it's just,
we haven't seen anything. We haven't seen, it's used aggressively. It's mostly every fight, actually. Last 3 fights, they go like this. Always want to fly dies, and then they try to turn. Once they get pucked, the second time they didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually do not know if Always Wanna Fly is doing this on purpose. He just might be. But I think Rubik can be valuable here.
You know what it was? It was that mountain range we were talking about. He's trying to help us paint pictures of art in the graphs, okay?
Right, that's it. That has to be it.
I mean, it looks prettier with the XP one. Much more jagged. But it's pretty rough. Empire, I mean, it looked like they were throwing their lead for a bit.
You see that little downhill?
Yeah,
it's going to go down again. I'm
I don't know if we're in-game graphs now or if we're just like a heartbeat monitor.
The cartography porn. The graph porn. Reddit.
There you go.
That's it.
Oh, dear. Well, I don't know. It could easily go that way. Both teams have a very strong combo. It really comes down to that Luna. If that Luna gets picked off, then Empire has to fold. But look at this face-off. Both teams want to get their hand on this Roche. It's the big primary target.
We haven't talked about one little ghosting. One little ghost.
It happened, actually. Like, he's got the Solar Pressure standard, now he's going for the Radiance, which will have very soon.
That Radiance is going to hurt.
It's going to be pretty problematic here. especially for anyone that would plan to build a Blink Dagger, like for example Beastmaster or Rubik. They want to move first. Whoever moves first could potentially win this, but if you get popped, if your smoke gets popped by the wrong person, like
back out pushing mid, and this is very good because what happens now is they need to go to Roche. They can't expect.
Yeah, it's great as well because look at Empire's position. They are all bot. The pings come out now, but this is going to be fast. The exit. I think he's responding time. I think. Jeez.
I just thought the fact that they went to Roche. The moment the puck used Oracle mid, he pushes mid so fast. You see where the creeps are on mid. There's no way they don't know that Fly to Moon is smoked. So Fly to Moon realizes we can either send someone to go and clear that wave so they don't know that we're smoked, but then we're smoking as fourth, or let's just take push. So this is really good.
Yeah, it's a smart play. Like I thought you were extra excited because you wanted them to do that last game.
It's a little bit of that.
They listened to Daddy Lizard this time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, now they'll push on top. I mean, the exorcism runs out. Luna could try and find some return. You can't let her in your base. You will not win a base race here.
This damage is
insane. 311 damage per hit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's doing the bottom dash.
It's actually careful. Luca's already back. They need to get a kill there real quick. They can't break another tower. She starts to miss rounds. Yours coming out. They have got the chrono. They don't want to be forced to use it just yet. Goes to create a lot of space. The chrono comes out. The BKB again gets on from Luna. And then coming in. The Ghost is flying through the firewall. They just try to get through Luna as fast as possible. The beast goes down. It's down the side. Nate's going to stand by. Gets it. You flips off. But Dark Side. That side is still alive. And this is a big difference. You lose your Beastmaster, but you do it and get a Luna response. And Silent chases down until you find anything. And then we'll get a kill to always want to find. Bold, but it pays off. And finally, as the ghost ship buff runs off.
Kill the catapults. They're losing passes.
Oh my god. Yeah, they are. But they can hang around because the ghost ship buff done so much work there. And
it did so much, but
you start to realize afterwards that.
Yeah, you start to realize after you start losing your HP, like Puck just got a kill. Always want to fly again because of it.
I mean, do you really want to be in a scenario where the post-match analysis says that you lost your Aegis to a catapult?
Yeah,
it's going to be a little awkward.
Well, he's building into that butterfly war. It's what he should do, and it's good.
Overall, though, given how that went, they were a little bit slow to respond, so it could have been much worse, but you still lose one of your racks, and this is... like, next time you get a Luna into your base like that, you better kill her instantly, or you're gonna
I feel like it's like this. They still have the Sages, and they need to get at least another good fight with it to secure themselves to fight the next rush. Because these tier 2s are up. I don't see Fly to Moon actually pushing in or getting any major pickoffs.
It's very odd, considering you do have a Death Prophet. You should have more of the map secured by now.
Yeah, definitely, but that's the way the game went. And
I mean, speaking of the way
it's very fat.
How about the way the graph went? They're not doing the mountain range anymore. This is this giant plateau now.
What happened? I expected it to fall down. I called the fall down.
I mean, Luna died, right? It should just turn, and now that might help them get there because they do find a kill on the Vodka.
Yeah, it's not the biggest kill. He went in.
It's a teeny bit.
But Miz could be a big.
Oh, that might be Pangolin getting caught out. Silence up. Yoku has no way out of this right now. So it's like getting the back straight away. They find it. Iceberg's like money.
So reminiscent of the last game, right?
I mean,
Pango dying out of position, and then they go in.
Let's hope it's not a full rinse and repeat, or we might see a big throw coming soon, because they're now about to take the hit.
They do have the Aegis this time, so even if they do.
And the cheese.
Yeah.
But guess who's in the bot lane again? Ave does not give up. I mean, if nothing else, this man is committed.
They'll have to go back in that.
They'll only get tier 2, and they might actually lose the racks again.
Radiant's middle
Maybe
tower
fast.
has
Always the
fallen.
fly's already heading back, but the lunar illusions do a lot of damage at this point.
I suppose one is just too.
Oh my god, always the fly. The damage is taken from this. It's like, well, I want to kill them, but they're killing me a lot quicker.
These waves.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. He almost died there.
Once you lose the tier 3, the glaives just do so much. It's ridiculous.
It's insane. And I think wasn't it worse at one point? Because I think they changed. There's one patch, but I think they changed shrine position slightly because it was bouncing across.
Yep. You would just take down everything with the first tier 3 down.
Radiant are
Totally
scanning.
not ridiculous, I swear. It's just, you know what it is? It's just casual in the park playing frisbees, you know?
You know what was the best thing? Shadow Demon Luna. She uses Manta and
yes.
illusions of Manta. You and Luna are somewhere deep inside the jungle. Like, we're just watching the structure as well.
Dude, this is why I want my Chaos Knight Pulse 4 to be a thing again, so you can just build that Ags and use it on Luna.
A good thing they nerfed the illusions though.
Yep, that would be a little bit ridiculous.
We're having an Aghanims Abaddon though.
I like that here though.
Yeah, I love it.
The Luna's so important. They know, they're all in on the Luna.
I love it. I just love this item. I swear I completely forgot about the Ags on Abaddon. I just haven't seen it in a while.
It's very situationally good, but it's like a lot of people's eyes is like by building the Ags, you're admitting that you're losing eyes.
In this game, it's rigged though.
It's so good.
You pop it when they use the chrono on Luna, and if she does not die, if she's able to turn it, it's gonna be awesome. Koshka is very close in.
Moving forward. Yeah, you're right. That is pretty deep. Can he get out?
They know. He's done.
Iceberg's here. Yeah, that's game. Science to make sure he can't even be pesky this time around. I mean, it was a cute attempt.
It's fine. These small little kills, really small kills on Bane and Rubik, they don't really matter a lot.
Especially considering Roche is not up for a little while longer.
It's all about the warding game and giving vision to your team. It matters a lot more than some Bane that's gonna give 200 gold away.
So it looks like the Lincolns are the next choice to face with Void, choosing to respect the Bane and what he offers.
Yeah, the Lincolns were already done on Puck.
No surprise, he's been having a fun time.
There's a satanic on this Luna. If you don't blow her up, if Abaddon gets that Aghanims,
she's still got an 8-second BKB as well. That's the insane part from this. Like, this is kind of the awkward issue because both teams decided to play a game of farming. This Luna has not been forced to use the big BKB charges.
I mean, still think that it's much easier for Fly to Moon to execute, right? With Iceberg's ultimate and just Void using Chrono on Luna. However,
it's the way the fights are played out. The Exorcism Ghosts haven't been focusing on Luna.
Yeah, and now they actually have that Aghanims finished on Abaddon. So the next fight around Roche might come as a surprise for Fly to Moon if they don't realize that Abaddon has that Aghanims.
I feel like you need a head for the Death Prophet just to stop Abaddon from triggering the ult to save the Luna. Like that. Maybe Primal Aurorium, sure, but
some sort of control or maybe even catching him in the Chrono too.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they've learned the lessons. Empire's positioning so far has been, if you want Luna,
do get the plus 175 Chronosphere AoE to catch everyone.
There you go, because, you know, it's essentially, I mean, plus 175, they might as well just say global.
Yeah. And 25% backtrack is fine too.
But it's like, I always talk about this with people, it's that argument that you're making. Do you really want, like when you're level 25 and one fight decides everything, do you really want to be more RNG?
Yeah. I mean, the Chrono range is just ridiculous, definitely. Every time I played Void or seen anyone, it's
I think my favorite AoE increase is definitely the Ursa with the Earth Shock. It's just like most of your screen.
I just like the
time is money.
Oh yes, everything. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So they changed it because it used to be 4 cold feed charges.
Yep.
That was fair. Just cold feed the same hero over and over again.
It's cryo freeze, man. You're just
oh man, you know, just dude, I'm saving you for the next game. Just stay cold.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh dear. I guess you could say it was very cold hard to do to people. Empire, they stacked in the top lane. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have to respond to this.
Unless you go to the high ground, they're just going to stick around here.
They won't trade well though, because if they try, like look at the Death Prophet's way in the mid lane.
The team is actually ready to push high ground.
They need the Roche.
Yeah, so it's all about.
Wait, is he going to do it? Like, we're watching the Pangolier now. Like, he's made the mistake of hanging around and pushing a little bit too long every time. But this time, he's showing some restraint. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he's just hiding here.
He's learned his lesson. It was a hard learned lesson. I think it was like 3 times.
You see how well positioned.
Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Yeah, there goes the Chrono. No! FN makes his escape, and now you need to make yours, because this is the embarrassing moment where you don't have any sort of rebuttal other than a ship.
This is where you just have to run.
And look at, like, is Roche is coming up?
Yeah, it's
soonish.
up soon.
Like, they should have another chrono by the time it is. That's the good news for them. But this could have been much worse for them.
But look at this, they're so in game.
Yeah, no, like mid, let's go.
How do you def versus Abaddon Zag now?
Sell your Shadow Blade and buy a refresher. It's your only option. This is going to be a very hard hold. They have got the boat though, and they have got the exorcism. But this would be admitting we need a defensive exorcism.
As I said, many of the teams wanted to push high ground really, but if you
now they
don't know like that.
And it's got the Eclipse as well. DD bottom. And there is a DD bottom, but look at this. No one's come back yet. Dave, I put standing stuff. This armor's there. This will be pretty pesky for Luna. She'll have to back up, and the X is coming as well. The Torrent's going to be there. I'm air protection there.
They're doing well so far.
Yeah, this is good zoning. Iceberg doesn't want to come out any further than that, though.
The good thing is that Rubik has the foot.
Dire's bottom shrine is
they're not so
under attack.
worried about anything. Oh my god.
Let go and
they have chrono.
They have chrono again. There it is. And they get now the Luna's in a lot of trouble. She can't be protected all the time, not achieving anything. Ghostic, he's going to be in trouble up top. They'll chase on to Ghostic next, but they're trying to get the puck beforehand. FN, he will make his escape, and Yoku does create space, but you just lost a critical element. Your team is losing dead for 80 seconds.
Yeah, that's what we do with this exorcism now. It's running out, and you don't have the chrono. You need to go and take that Roche.
You need to do it right now.
You know what the problem?
Luna, she's read it. She's pulled back.
Yeah, I think this is really good for Empire actually.
They could just go and take it.
Yeah, you don't have chrono, and you just took a fight somewhere far away from Roche, so you can.
This is disaster. And the worst part of all of this is because you committed to buying that refresher, you do not have buyback on the Void. This may have just cost them dearly. There's going to be a pick-up on this. It's going to be Aegis, refresher shot, and meanwhile, the people go down to Rubik. There's a refresher used by Aspect. You need to charge forward right now. But they're going to be pick up the Aegis. Now, Fragile coming out onto the Luna, but you're just delaying it. The Eclipse is now coming. The Ghost Ship smashing in, not achieving too much on the back foot. It looks like Noggrad is going to die. FM chasing down, the farm clicks will hit, and Yoku going to be pulled back into a double torrent, but Ghostic stands his ground, and now Silent needs to do a lot of work. He's got the BKB, but what can you do? The rest of your team are all just dying. They're probably to follow. He buys a little bit more time. Yours are going for days, but Iceberg knows what's going to happen when he drops. He will drop. And the only one left alive is Silent. And buybacks, they are barely there. You supports are the only ones that save for it.
From start to
The second game in a row.
Second game in a row is just so weird.
I mean, this one wasn't as faulty, right?
Exactly, it wasn't as bad if Luna did not have buyback, but and they got buyback, she just controls Roche.
They've got to hold 40 seconds at least, and I don't think they can. It's a Luna in your high ground. If Eclipse are going to be used, you buy a few more seconds.
At least they do have chrono, but
they've got to kill it twice. That's the thing. You've got the boat coming up as well. It is available, but just delaying the inevitable, it seems, as your racks are all exposed, and the Luna is not going to stop anytime soon. They'll head straight for the top. And if you want to defend, it has to be right now. Like, I don't think you wait 15 seconds. Maybe your final racks is going to die as the Beastmaster spawns, but that's going to be the best you can hope for.
Yeah, they have to go now. Or just wait for Megas.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like that's going to be the choice they make. As Dave is just going to go in, hits up the glaives, and there it is. There's going to be mega creeps. There's no way to stop this.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
The whole isn't super great here is the problem. I mean, Void, sure, but who else can really please Megas? They're just going to go for the tier 4s. You need to defend right now, Nate. Be aggressive. Chrono on the back foot. Just wants to kill FN. The BKB to make sure there's no short turn coming out. The boat can protect him next down. They kill on him. Big Buck as well. Now Ghostic is just trying to go to the road. Center of the Luna. The Eclipse is running, but not too much. The Primal War back. They might get this kill. Sprint Battle just making sure she can't help it now. Back to the boat. She says she's going to get rid of the Aegis, but that's only one life. Iceberg trying to create space with the BKB. But what can you do? This Luna, everything is being thrown under control because you know she's going for game, and there's nothing they can do. It's GG. He can't take it. Best of 3, game 3, and they get Luna twice in a row.
Man, what an amazing series, actually.
Tại sao mà anh ngu nôm lại đây?